Okay, today we have the B30 Wi-Fi doorbell. This is put out by Anytech. There's a lot of people that brand these their own, but most of them are, I think they're all put out by Anytech. This is it. Just shows you it's Wi-Fi. You need batteries to get the app you want, whether you're using Apple or Android or your Google. Any one of these will work. They do not come with batteries. We'll go over the batteries in a little bit. They're about $6. Or you can power it right from the doorbell wires you have in your house now. People say, well, that's cheap. You know, they don't send batteries with it. No, really what it is, it's the lithium batteries. They don't want them on airplanes, and this stuff all comes air freight. So that's what it comes down to. So it comes in a nice box. We'll get it opened up here and have a look-see. We have checked out 5 different ones of these. This is the one we're settling on. We've been using it now, probably since Thanksgiving. This is the one that we use. The directions, we'll give you close-ups of this, but simple to follow. Does exactly what it's supposed to. It comes nicely wrapped, and there you have it. It comes with screws and base plate. The base plate I have outside will give you a close-up of that, and then it has the mounting screws, which you can use all this stuff to mount. Simple to mount. So the camera, these are the connections. The mounting plate you'll mount right on the wall, and then this slides on and hooks right on the mounting plate, and this is the power for where you're going to run the wires if you use your doorbell wiring. Right here is your USB plug-in and your on-off button and your reset button. So we're going to completely start over with this. Like I say, the directions, they are pretty good. We'll give you close-ups of those. Everything you read in here, you just go through the steps. Some of the Chinese, the wording doesn't make sense, but you'll get it. And really, if you just follow the directions, these directions are right on the money. So we show you the close-ups on those. Now, the batteries, when you get those, you're gonna have, like I say, you have to buy them separate, and we'll give you a close-up of these. But we do the 5800 milliamp ones, and the battery itself is what they call 18650. So wherever you get it on Amazon, eBay, wherever. I haven't found them at the stores. They're bigger than AAA. So this is a new deal that everybody's starting to use. Like I say, they're lithium. We charged it once around Thanksgiving, and we're still working on the same charge. So this is really a low power. So the back just opens up with putting your thumb here, and the cover opens. Okay, this is the slot right here for the SD card. We've been running it without the SD card. The SD card will just mean that it records any movement it sees if you have that turned on, the PIR detection, and then it'll record onto the card, or you can go to the cloud. We have it set up to go to the cloud. So we're just going to put the batteries in and put the cover back on. Now let's talk about the mounting plate and everything. So here's a close-up of the mounting plate, and basically the mounting plate, if you look at the 2 screws I have circled, that's where you're going to hook the 2 wires up from your existing doorbell. You do not have to. You can run it on batteries like we are. I'm just saying, now if you look at this picture of a regular doorbell that I have here, when you take your doorbell button off, you take the 2 wires off and then put those on the mounting plate where I showed you. It doesn't matter which wire goes where. It's AC current, so polarity doesn't matter. Either wire to either screw. And then you mount that mounting plate, and then this hooks right up to it, and it gets its power here. You can use both. So now that we powered this up, this is sitting here waiting to be paired. So we're going to show you the app. With any QR code, like I said, a QR scanner, you can just scan the box and get the AnyHome app. You can get it for Apple or Android or Google, anyone you want to do. Or you can just go to the Play Store and you can look at it, or search it for AnyHome and download it. Or go to the Apple iStore or the Play Store, whatever they call theirs. So once you load the app and you open it, it's going to look like this. So we're going to add a device. And to add that device, we're just going to do that. And we're going to set up the device. Now it's sitting here waiting. And I'm going to reset it. So you hold this button. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The blue light came on. Here we go. It should say we're ready to pair.
The camera is now ready to begin pairing.
Then you just hit yes. Put in your username and password for your Wi-Fi router, and you want to make sure that's a 2.4 gig, not a 5. And then put your password in, and then say sound wave configuration. Now it's going to be making some noise. And you want your volume.
The camera is now ready to begin pairing.
It's doing its thing. And it's going to connect to the Wi-Fi. And it has now connected to the Wi-Fi. So basically we're going to device, enter password, confirm the password. I'm not going to do any of that. I'm just going to leave it device and select where it's at. You have to select Chinese mainland or non-Chinese mainland and then hit finish. Well, the password needs to be something, so I'm going to go ahead and put a password in, and I'll just click out of here. Okay, I put a password in, non-Chinese mainland, we hit finish. So now it is going, and we click on our camera, and there is the camera. It shows everything going on. So it has a microphone in it. I'm actually going to shut the power off because it's wanting to feed back and everything now. So from here, what you can do with the app now is you can take pictures or video. You can hit the microphone and you can talk back to the device. This has a microphone in it. So once you hook up to it like we just did, you're listening, you're live. It doesn't matter where you are. On your phone, if somebody walks in front of this camera to the sensitivity you have set up, or if somebody rings the doorbell, it's going to ding your phone and you can immediately look at it just like this. It'll come up right on the screen. Once you go to AnyHome, it comes up right here. Now you can talk back to the people, you can do whatever you want. This is sweet, it's simple, it works. And then also what you can do is you can go to the album or the camera. You can look and see what pictures it's taken. You go to settings. It's not going to let me go to settings until it's hooked to the camera. So let's hook this baby back up and let it reconnect. So it should go ahead and reconnect on its own. It's going to hook up to the Wi-Fi. We'll go ahead and try and reconnect. And it reconnected. So there we go. Now what you can do, go to settings. And in the settings you can do your SD card. When you click on it, you can turn it to the cloud video, which I do, or you can put it on your SD card. your orientation, your environment, your PIR detection. I have it disabled, but when you enable it, there's 3 settings there that you can say what you want it to be for how much it sees in motion. Your active time after it sees motion, how long it's going to record. You can change it. Now, here's a cool thing. Now you got it set up on your phone. Now you want to set it up on your wife's phone or somebody else's phone. You just do share the QR code and have them scan this on their phone, and it'll automatically download the app. It'll set it all up. It'll do everything. Now it won't download the app, but it'll, once you have the app open and say QR, then you scan it and it'll save it. All done. You can even text that to somebody and have them set it up that way. So anytime you want to give that power to anybody else, you can. It's really quick. It's really easy. So now we go to the AnyHome app. We go back. You can name it, and you can check for updates. Do everything here. It's a nice app. It's here's your cloud video now, so you can look at anything. What you're hearing is the microphone picking it up. Now, here's what it does when somebody rings the doorbell. There, it came up on my phone. I just hit it, and it connects. And there we have the video. Works really great. Okay, so now one of the things that you want to think about is, okay, you can buy these. What happens with the Chinese suppliers is once something starts selling, then people start cloning it. Sometimes it works with iOS, sometimes it works with Android. If you look at this picture, this is a listing on eBay, and this picture actually shows the box, and it shows this one in the box, but then next to it, it shows a different camera, a different doorbell. So just watch. That doesn't mean they're all out there scamming you, but you know, if you can buy a really cheap one, it's probably a really cheap one. Our price point is way on the low end. I mean, we don't ship these from China to our customers. We import them and then we ship them to you. There's a year warranty on it. You don't have to deal with the manufacturer. You just send them back to us. We'll just replace it and move on. We'll take care of all the warranty. But this is the one we're looking at. We are all sold out. Every time we get them in, they sell out so fast. So each time we get a bigger order and a bigger order. But if you want to go spend a couple $100 on the rings, have at it. This one does exactly the same thing at a decent price point. All right, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to go to our website. We use it too, the number 2.com. We have lots of products. Thanks.